Smudger, 2 in defeat this afternoon. What was your take on the performance?
Yeah, again, Mac, massively disappointing, but unfortunately we've been here before against the sides that are scrapping for their lives, down the bottom of the table. Sides who we say that we should be beating, but it's just not happening at the moment. 1 point at home against the bottom 6, I think it is now, and we've always been saying that if we'd have turned those games around and we got points from them games, we'd be in the playoff mix. But it's not a one-off. It's happened too often now, and whether it's a mentality thing, I don't know. But we were really sloppy then, and boys who have been superb for us all season, they all had off days today, and it happens, but it's happening too often, and we need to rectify that if we're going to put things right for next season.
Yeah, and it started so well, obviously, with the Wins goal just 2 minutes in. We just didn't seem to really recover from that goal onwards.
No, I'd say it's a great start. 2 minutes in, Owen put one in the top corner, and like you say, you're spot on. We should kick on from there. Big crowd in, considering there's nothing really on the game. A chance to really say, we beat Hanwell at home the other day, and we thought the monkey of our home records off our back. Didn't kick on, let them back into it, and they even had a spell in the first half, to be fair to them, where they were on top. So, no, we can't argue with it. It's happened. It's another defeat, and yeah, we need to try and rectify it. And I don't know. Me and the gaff, we don't know what it is, home and away, whether it's the pressure of the crowd, I don't know, but we need to put it right if we're going to really achieve what we want in next season. Yeah,
and obviously from Friday, the first half performance on Friday was brilliant. We got the win on the weekend as well. Does that frustrate you more that we're so good on Friday, especially the first half, and we come here today and it's like a totally different team, really?
Yeah, it does. I said on Friday, like that 90 minutes summed up our season. With brilliant spells, not very good in spells, and we need to get that consistency amongst us. When it's all going really well for us, we're brilliant and we can rip teams apart. But when sides, to be fair, like Yate did today, they've sat in a low block, hard to break down. The wind didn't help; it made things difficult. But when they sit in a low block, we look a little bit lack of ideas, and again, that's something we need to work on and we need to change.
Yeah, and going forward now, obviously Western away next weekend. It's obviously a game that's been talked about quite a lot now, given the amount of fans are travelling to Western. From your perspective as management team, you're looking for reaction, I guess, from the players.
Yeah, and I know we'll get it. So we've gone to Truro, we've beaten Truro, we've played really well against the top sides. I know we'll go to Western, I know we'll put on a show. So I've got no qualms about that. It's the ones that are home against the lesser, so-called lesser sides that we need to be better at. But we're thankful for the support. We know there'll be a lot there for the last away game next Saturday, and we'll put on a display, and hopefully we'll go in and get a decent result there.